Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show, episode 168, part 2. Today I'm reviewing my Luigi's Partners in Time. If you haven't watched part 1, you can go back and watch it. I talk about story, graphics, controls, music, gameplay, it's a good spice game. So let's pick up where I left off. I just finished off talking about the main shop. The next shop I want to talk about is the bean shop. It's going to take me a little bit of a while to get there, so just give me a moment and I'll go find. I think it's somewhere in the sewers. Oh goody, a sewer level. Oh well, if I couldn't find the bean shop in the sewers, it is there, it's just really well hidden. It's kind of annoying finding it. I don't see why the shop is so well hidden, but it's a pretty good shop. Throughout the game, you see these little X's on the floor. If you use Luigi's tornado ability I showed you earlier, you can find beans. I mean, you can use these beans to trade for certain equips. Most of the equips are pretty useful in the bean shop, although the equips I have so far are, in my opinion, better. But it's a nice feature if you can manage to find the bleeding place. But sadly, the beans aren't as useful as they were in the last game. Throughout the game, there's quite a lot of good environments to walk around in. One of my favourite environments is the volcano area. The reason why I like the volcano area so much, it features probably my most favourite enemy in the entire game. Throughout the game, you fight various enemies, and most enemies only give you a few coins, so keeping up with your finances and being able to buy everything you want to buy can be rather a pain. But once you access the volcano area and you manage to finish the area, you can go back into that area anytime and fight these golden turtles. And these golden turtles, if you can fight them a load of times, you can get a smorgasbord of coins, and it can basically have you set for the rest of the game. And also they give quite a good amount of experience points. But you do have to kill them quick because they do often run away. Throughout the game you'll face many bosses. Some of the bosses are insanely hard. One boss that really annoyed the hell out of me, towards the end of the game you go onto the evil mushroom queen's sister's spaceship, and whilst you're fighting her, she has several forms. Her first form's the queen itself, and she just starts casting magic spells all over the place, which is bad enough. And then, for some bizarre reason, she decides to go all War of the Worlds on everybody and jumps on this giant Martian tripod. Who on earth does she think she is? And she starts throwing laser beams at you, heat rays, stepping on you, crushing you, the whole job lot. And when you finally kill her, which takes pretty much forever, the boss fights can be a pretty big endurance test, so if you really do need to pack everything you need, because if you don't, you get your ass handed to you. One moment. Alright YouTube, I'm back. Sorry I keep getting interrupted, but, things happen. Yeah, let's talk about the final boss. After beating the giant War of the Worlds tripod rip-off, you come to a point in the game where the sister is pretty much down for the count. She gets up, and she uses the Cobalt Star to summon her evil sister queen monster thing, and she looks absolutely hideous. And this is the final battle. It's one of the hardest boss battles I've ever faced, because you have to knock this evil sister queen's crown off in order to do damage to her head. The only problem is the crown keeps growing back, and to get rid of some of her attacks you have to knock some of her tentacles off, and it just takes forever to put her down. So the boss in this game, I can describe them in one word: resilient. They refuse to give up, and that's I suppose that's a good thing. It makes the game really challenging. throughout the game, you'll see these purple books. If you hit them by jumping on them, they let you save your game. Throughout the game, there's quite a lot of good puzzles, and most may involve using several special moves and combinations in order to solve them. And something can be quite complicated and quite frustrating. The dungeons in the game are quite long. This is one of them. And each dungeon seems to have its own unique type of enemies. I haven't seen these enemies since Mario 2 on the original NES. Let's try out some special moves. I know, I'll go for the cannonballs. It's going to be a bit of overkill, but I don't care. Going up. I'll just do that one again so you can... I know, I'll use the ice flowers this time. Just for a little bit of change of pace. And there we go. That's a better example of how the battles work in this game. And that's basically all I had to say about the game as far as good stuff is concerned on YouTube. So let's go to my complaints. Okay, now my complaints about Mario & Luigi's patterns in time for the DS. I haven't really got that many complaints because they're really good Mario RPG on the go. The first complaint I have, at times, perspective can be a little bit of a problem because the game has this isometric perspective and certain objects look 3D and certain objects look 2D. You can't always tell which objects you want to jump on, but it's not too bad, but it can still be annoying at time where you try to figure out what you want to jump on. And the other thing that can be kind of annoying is even with a map it's quite easy to get lost. But other than that, the game is... Other than that, it's a very good RPG. It's definitely worth buying, definitely worth playing. It's pretty easy to find these days, and it's pretty cheap. So I give it a 4 out of 5. My next review will be Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4 on the Nintendo Wii. Until then, bye!